The Forgotten House. It was a chilly autumn evening when Anna, a curious teenager, stumbled upon the old, forgotten house at the end of her street. The neighborhood kids whispered about it, a dusty, abandoned place full of mystery. The windows were broken, and the paint was peeling off like dead skin. But Anna wasn't afraid. She felt drawn to it. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows on the ground, she crossed the rusty gate, which creaked as if warning her to turn back. The air grew colder, wrapping around her like a chilling embrace. Armed only with her phone's flashlight, Anna stepped inside. When the door creaked loudly behind her, it felt as though the house was closing her in. She hesitated but found her curiosity too strong to resist. Inside, the air was thick with dust, and cobwebs hung like veils. The walls were covered with old pictures of people who seemed to watch her as she moved. A shiver ran down Anna's spine, but she shook it off. She continued exploring the dark living room, where furniture was draped in dusty white sheets. Suddenly, Anna heard a faint whisper, almost like a child's voice. "Help me." It was barely audible, but it sent chills down her back. She turned off her flashlight, straining to listen. The whisper grew louder, echoing around her. It was coming from upstairs. Despite her better judgment, Anna climbed the creaky staircase, every step sounding like a warning. At the top, she paused. The hallway stretched before her, dim and eerie. The whispers called to her again, "Please, find me." She walked toward the end of the hall, where a door stood slightly ajar. Heart racing, she pushed it open. Inside was a child's bedroom frozen in time. Toys lay scattered, covered in dust, and drawings hung on the walls, pictures of a little girl smiling. But that smile quickly faded as Anna noticed something strange. In one corner of the room, a shadow flickered, as if breathing. "Help me," the voice whispered again, now desperate. Anna froze, fear gripping her. She turned to leave, but the door suddenly slammed shut, trapping her inside. The room grew colder, and shadows twisted and turned into the shape of a small girl with hollow eyes staring directly at her. "Why did you come?" the girl asked, her voice echoing. "You're not supposed to be here." Anna's heart raced as she backed away. I just wanted to help," she stammered. Just then, she heard footsteps behind her. Jake, her friend, appeared at the doorway, holding an old Ouija board. "Anna! I was looking for you. I thought you'd lost your mind coming to this creepy house alone." "Jake! You need to leave!" Anna shouted, her eyes wide with fear. "It's not safe here." "No way." "I'm not going anywhere without you," he said, stepping further into the room. "Whoa, what's happening?" Before Anna could explain, the shadows thickened, swirling around them. The little girl's figure became clearer, but now and then, her face twisted into something dark and frightening. "Help me! You must find my family." Thinking quickly, Anna turned to the Ouija board Jake had brought. "Let's use this and see if we can talk to her," she said, desperate to understand what was happening. They placed their fingers on the planchette together. "Is there a way to help you?" Jake asked hesitantly. The planchette began to move, responding to unseen forces. "She's not what she seems," the board spelled out. Anna and Jake exchanged startled glances. "What do you mean?" Anna asked, her voice trembling. "She is the evil," the board spelled. "She traps children to take their souls." The little girl's innocent facade cracked, and a chilling smile spread across her face. "You shouldn't have done that," she hissed, the shadows swirling around her forming a dark cloud. "Now you can join them." Panic surged through Anna and Jake as they tried to flee, but the door remained locked, as if the house was keeping them captive. The cold dread settled deeper, an unnatural chill filled the air. "No. We want to help you," Jake shouted, his voice shaking. "Too late," the girl laughed, her voice dark and twisted. "You'll both be mine." With another surge of courage, Anna yelled, "We're not afraid of you." She and Jake pushed against the door with all their strength. But the girl stepped closer, fingers outstretched. "You'll regret this." Shadows surged toward them, pulling at their limbs as they fought to escape. In one last desperate move, Anna grabbed the Ouija board and shouted, "We will break free. You can't trap us." Suddenly, the shadows hesitated, and a flicker of doubt crossed the girl's face. You think you can escape?" "Yes," Jake shouted, refusing to back down. The little girl's smile faded, replaced by a look of anger. "Then prepare to be my next meal," she screamed. With a final surge of energy, Anna and Jake slammed the Ouija board down harder, causing the planchette to fly off and smash against the wall. The air crackled with energy, and the shadows screamed and retreated. With one last push, they managed to break free from the house, bursting through the door, and falling onto the porch outside. They gasped for breath, relief washing over them. Breathless and shaken, they glanced back at the house. The little girl stood in the window, her eyes filled with fury, but then her form shifted back to the dark shadows that filled the room, her laughter echoing in the air. "Come back. You can't escape me forever," the girl called, her voice fading. Anna and Jake ran away, not stopping until they were far from the house. They vowed never to return, knowing that the little girl was not who she pretended to be. She was an evil spirit, forever waiting for the next curious child to lure into her trap. Days turned into weeks, and the house stood still, waiting for another unsuspecting soul. In its dark corners, Anna and Jake's voices would join the whispers of the trapped children, echoing through the halls forever looking for a way to help. But now they were part of a story, and the forgotten house continued its sinister game, hidden behind its cracked walls and broken windows, always ready for the next curious heart to lose its way. Thanks for watching Dark Tales today. If you enjoy this story, please consider to like and subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment if you would like to share more stories like this. See you next time.